Real Madrid, one of the most prestigious and successful clubs in world football, with a rich history of achievements and a legion of passionate fans, is in search of reinforcements for the upcoming season. The club's management, always on the lookout for new talents that can add quality to the squad, has been meeting to devise strategies that will lead the club back to the top of European football. According to sources close to the club, the name of Bukayo Saka, Arsenal's forward, has gained prominence in the discussions among the Madrid hierarchy, frequently mentioned as one of the main priorities for the next transfer window. The young Englishman, who has distinguished himself in recent seasons for his skill and versatility on the pitch, has quickly established himself as one of Arsenal's key players. With the ability to play in various attacking positions, whether as a winger, midfielder, or even as a fullback when necessary, Saka has become an indispensable figure for coach Mikel Arteta. His ability to dribble past opponents, coupled with exceptional vision and a keen instinct for finishing, has caught the attention of scouts from the Spanish club, who have been monitoring his development since the beginning of his professional career in Arsenal's youth ranks. Since making his debut for the first team, Saka has shown impressive maturity for a player of his age, often taking on responsibilities in crucial moments of matches. His performances in domestic and international competitions, such as the Premier League and UEFA Europa League, have solidified his reputation as an emerging talent in the European football scene. Furthermore, his contributions to the England national team, where he played a significant role in competitions like the Euro, have also helped elevate his profile, making him a familiar name among football fans worldwide. Real Madrid's pursuit of Saka reflects not only the desire to enhance the squad's quality but also a long-term strategy to ensure that the club remains competitive in an increasingly challenging landscape. The Madrid hierarchy recognizes that to maintain a prominent position in football, it is essential to invest in young talents who can develop and eventually become the pillars of the team. Thus, signing Bukayo Saka would not merely be a temporary addition but a strategic move that could shape the club's future for years to come. Saka, who shone in the last Euro, where his performances were pivotal in leading the England national team to the final, and played an essential role in Arsenal's journey in the Premier League, has established himself as one of the most promising young talents in European football. His ability to control the ball, dribble past opponents, and create goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates makes him a versatile and indispensable player. He is frequently praised for his maturity on the field, demonstrating an impressive ability to make quick and effective decisions, even under pressure. At just 21 years old, expectations are high that Saka will continue to evolve, becoming one of the standout names in world football. Saka's capacity to play both as a winger and as a midfielder allows him to adapt to different tactical systems, making him even more attractive to a club with the ambitions of Real Madrid. His sharp game vision and finishing ability, which translate into goals and assists, make him a key asset in any tactical setup. Additionally, his work ethic and positive attitude on the pitch have earned him admiration not only from fans but also from teammates and coaches. This combination of qualities has led Real Madrid to view him as a potential long-term investment that could not only bolster the squad but also contribute to the club's relentless pursuit of titles. However, Real Madrid's strategy does not only involve a direct approach to purchasing the player. The Madrid management is aware that Arsenal will not easily let go of one of its key assets, and therefore, they are considering an audacious swap involving Vinicius Jr., one of the most promising young talents in world football. Vinicius, who has already established himself as a key figure in Madrid's attack, with his explosive plays and ability to score decisive goals, could be offered to Arsenal as part of a deal that would bring Saka to the Santiago Bernabéu. This potential swap raises intriguing questions about the future of both players. While Vinicius has shown great potential and become a fan favorite among Madrid supporters, Saka's departure from Arsenal could be a significant blow to the London club, which has invested in nurturing talents. However, the prospect of acquiring a player of Vinicius Jr.'s caliber could be a significant attraction, helping the team maintain its competitive level and build a strong squad for the upcoming seasons. Real Madrid is, therefore, not only in search of Saka but also exploring alternatives that could make this transaction viable and beneficial for both parties. The conversations continue to evolve, and the upcoming transfer period promises to be a decisive moment for the future of Saka, Vinicius, and possibly the composition of both clubs' teams. This possible swap raises interesting questions about the future of both players and how this movement could impact their respective teams. While Vinicius Jr. has shown great potential and established himself as a favorite among Madrid fans, standing out for his explosive plays, speed, and ability to score crucial goals, the arrival of Bukayo Saka could provide a new dynamic to Madrid's attack. Saka, with his versatility and ability to play in various attacking positions, would bring a new dimension to Real Madrid's style of play, offering more options to coach Carlo Ancelotti in terms of strategy and formation. Saka's presence could allow Ancelotti to explore different tactical schemes, adapting to the needs of each match and the opponents faced. His ability to create space and opportunities could complement the playing style of other attackers, such as Karim Benzema, who is known for his vision and ability to create collective plays. Moreover, the possibility of playing alongside established stars like Luka Modric, who brings unparalleled experience and the ability to dictate the tempo of the game, could further accelerate the development of the young English forward. Learning from players of such quality and experience could be crucial for Saka, helping him elevate his level and become an even more complete player. On the other hand, the swap also raises questions about Vinicius's future at Real Madrid. The Brazilian, who has already become a reference in Madrid's attack, would have to adapt to a new reality in London, where the pressure for results is equally intense. The possibility of leaving the club that welcomed him and gave him the opportunity to shine can be challenging, but it may also open new doors and opportunities in his career. How both players handle this transition may impact their trajectories in the coming years and determine whether this swap will be beneficial or not. Moreover, the repercussions of this swap would not be limited to Vinicius and Saka. Both fan bases would be closely monitoring every step of the process, and the way the clubs conduct these negotiations could influence public perception and the relationship between the two teams. Movements in the transfer market are always closely followed, and this particular swap promises to be one of the major themes of the upcoming window, attracting the attention of fans, analysts, and sports commentators worldwide. What is unfolding is a scenario of anticipation and uncertainty, where every decision could have far-reaching consequences for the future of both players and the clubs involved. On the other hand, Arsenal, which has been striving to retain its best talents and build a competitive squad, may see the offer from Real Madrid as a valuable opportunity to strengthen its team in an increasingly challenging transfer market. The club's management is aware that to compete at a high level both in the Premier League and in European competitions, it is essential to make strategic choices that can not only maintain but also enhance the quality of the squad. The departure of Bukayo Saka, who has become an icon for Arsenal fans, would not be an easy decision to make. His emotional connection with the supporters and the importance he represents for the team's identity make his potential sale a delicate matter. Saka is not just a promising talent. He is a symbol of what Arsenal represents in terms of developing young players and commitment to attacking football. His ability to create plays and score goals has made him a key piece in Arsenal's ambitions, especially in recent seasons when the club seeks to return to the top of the Premier League. However, the prospect of receiving a player of Vinicius Jr.'s quality could soften the impact of the negotiation. Vinicius, with his vibrant playing style and ability to decide matches, would bring new energy to Arsenal's attack. The transition from one young talent to another could be seen as a continuation of the club's philosophy of investing in players with great potential. Furthermore, the arrival of a player of Vinicius's caliber could open up space for new tactics and formations, allowing coach Mikel Arteta to explore new approaches in his game schemes. Including Vinicius in the squad would not only add technical quality but could also bring a new impetus and motivation to the team, especially among the young players who are in development phases. Vinicius's experience and talent could serve as an inspiration, raising the training level and competitiveness within the group. This, in turn, could help create a positive and ambitious atmosphere in the locker room, essential for the success of a team aiming for great achievements. Additionally, the negotiation between Arsenal and Real Madrid could open doors for future collaborations between the clubs, creating an environment where talents can be exchanged or loaned, benefiting both parties. In a scenario where both clubs share the same goal of becoming dominant forces in European football, this relationship could be mutually beneficial, facilitating player exchange and experiences. Thus, although losing Saka may be painful, acquiring Vinicius Jr. could be a strategic step that not only eases this transition but also strengthens Arsenal in its quest for trophies in the future. The conversations between the clubs are still in their early stages, with various issues being debated and assessed by both parties. However, the expectation is that Real Madrid will intensify its efforts as the transfer window approaches, which promises to be one of the most active in recent years. The Spanish club, known for its aggressiveness in the market, is aware that competition for talents like Bukayo Saka is intense, and therefore must act quickly and strategically to ensure that the negotiation progresses. The coming months will be crucial in determining not only whether Saka will join the Madrid squad, but also whether Arsenal will be able to retain one of its most valuable assets. For the Gunners, keeping Saka is vital, as he represents not only an exceptional talent but also an emotional connection with the fans, who see him as a symbol of the club's future. The pressure on Arsenal's management to retain the young forward will be immense, especially at a time when the club is seeking to re-establish itself as a serious contender in the Premier League and European competitions. Arsenal's management is aware that to sustain their ambitions and win titles, it is necessary to keep their best players, but they may also need to consider the financial realities that accompany a substantial offer from Real Madrid. If the negotiation advances, it will be a decisive moment for the future of the club, which aims to rebuild a competitive team and make a significant return to the elite football scene. Moreover, the market dynamics in Europe are quite volatile, and the possibility of other teams also showing interest in Saka cannot be overlooked. Scouts from various clubs are always on the lookout for new talents, and Saka's growing notoriety may attract other proposals that would complicate Arsenal's situation even further. Therefore, the pressure is mounting for the club's management to make quick and sound decisions that not only ensure Saka's retention but also strengthen the squad with other strategic additions. As the start of the new season approaches, both Arsenal and Real Madrid will need to prepare for a constantly changing landscape. Ongoing conversations may lead to agreements that will shape the future of both teams. The transfer window is about to open, and fans of both clubs are eager to see how this situation will unfold, as Saka's departure or retention could have a significant impact on the success aspirations of both sides. Anticipation is growing, and every move made by the management will be closely monitored, with the certainty that the decisions made now could resonate for several seasons in European football. Fans of both clubs are anxiously awaiting developments, and the anticipation is palpable on every corner of the cities of London and Madrid. For Arsenal supporters, keeping Bukayo Saka is of great importance, as he has become a true reference within the team, representing the hope for a bright future for the club. On the other hand, Real Madrid fans are excited about the prospect of seeing Vinicius Jr. join a squad that already features established stars, dreaming of the idea that this combination of talents could lead the club to new glories. What can be perceived is that, regardless of the outcome of negotiations, the movement in the transfer market promises to be thrilling and full of surprises. The transfer window is not just a period of buying and selling. It is a time of speculation, expectation, and drama that keeps fans on edge. Every rumor that surfaces, every proposal made, and every statement from club officials can alter the atmosphere and confidence of the fan bases, and this is part of the magic of football. The future of Bukayo Saka and Vinicius Jr. may be more intertwined than one might think, with the possibility that one move could directly influence the other. The scenario becomes even more intriguing when considering that football is unpredictable, and twists and turns are common. Negotiations that seemed certain can suddenly fall apart, while players who are off the radar can emerge as targets of interest, altering the entire landscape of transfers. Additionally, it is important to remember that the transfer market is also a reflection of the club's strategies and philosophies. Arsenal, seeking to rejuvenate its squad and return to elite competitor status, may view the negotiation as an opportunity for restructuring, while Real Madrid, always looking to maintain its legacy of success, may see the addition of Saka as a strategic step for the future. The anxiety surrounding the negotiations is palpable, and fans are keenly following every movement on social media, in press conferences, and in sports reports. With each passing day, new information emerges, and speculations increase. The transfer window is a true spectacle, and football is always ready to surprise us with its twists and turns. Whether through unexpected signings, bold trades, or decisions that change the course of a season, what is at stake promises to be as exciting as the matches themselves. Thus, anticipation continues to grow, and what the future holds for Saka, Vinicius, and their clubs is a story that is still being written.